Dark Sun, Shadowlands. We only played this for 1 hour, and I couldn't pause properly. They tried to keep us getting us into a battle. Now I'm wondering here. You can go into a battle, go back, sleep, and keep doing that. Does that mean that before you start the game you can just keep farming levels? Probably not. I would expect the story to just start playing out. But we'll see. I don't know. Like, we played very little of the game because freaking 7 hours of a stream. Is this not a Forgotten Realms? No, this is based on the Dark Sun campaign, which is a different setting. Dark Sun is the setting, yes. There are technically three computer games using that setting. The setting for Dark Sun is basically a world where wizards practiced so much magic that they drained all the water out of the world, and then they became like these immortal tyrannical beings, while everyone else just lives in like this horrific place. And the art in this game is so cool, man. And this is what the intro shows. Like, here's a regular world, but then magic, and because of magic, it became a fucking inhospitable desert. All the water gone. So it's like D&D Mad Max. Super Edgelord. I bet, but Edgelord in the 90s meant something different, I suppose. Phone. How will I do my laundry? Dry cleaners. The fuck you mean they make you eat pizza with your hands? It's their thing. You go in there and you can order whether you want it cut into regular slices or if you want it cut up in squares. And we used to always ask for it in squares, but we have concluded today that it depends on the size. If you're having a pizza for 2 people, slices are better. If it is for 4 people, then squares are better. Because the thing about squares is that you don't have the border to keep the structure, so you just take this like little square of moist bread with cheese and you try to... You're cannibal hobbits. Yeah, half giants are a standard race. You're meant to eat pizza with your hands. Ah, you're coming from the other direction of the argument. I don't know if it is a cultural thing, but every time we watch people on a movie or a TV series and they order a pizza, they open a box and they pull a slice of pizza with your hands, we're like, what the fuck are you doing? Get your fucking fork and knife, you fucking barbarian. But it's probably because you guys don't put fucking Nutella on your pizzas and bananas, and you don't fill the crust with hot chocolate. I think if you did those things, you might want to avoid eating it with your hands. You're of Italian descent. I'm sorry, we decided to take the concept of pizza and just... It's not yours anymore. Still eat it with your hands. We did, but because we were forced to. I know someone who really wants to eat at this place, but they're still so fucking hung up on the eating with their hands thing that they have asked us multiple times, can you please ask them if I am allowed to bring my own fork and knife? They want to bring their fork and knife from home so they can eat there. 1 centimeter thick. Oh no! 1 centimeter? What is that? Is that a pizza for ants? Chopsticks. Not the worst thing ever done to pizza. Hang on. You guys are derailing the stream. Okay, I'm gonna start banning people. I want to show you guys the one of the most famous dishes of this place we had pizza at. Can I find a screenshot of that? Or a picture, it's not a video game. Can I please find a picture? So they basically they have this pizza and you can put whatever flavor you want on it. But instead of having a crust, they have these tiny little bowls, pots of pizza dough filled with chocolate and topped with M&Ms. So you could have like your regular pepperoni pizza and you just have these little buckets of chocolate and M&Ms on the sides. It's like their main attraction. Worst thing ever down to Pizza's Gatekeeper. We should enjoy raising pizza, thank you very much. You shouldn't be enjoying it. You should be allowed to have it. You shouldn't enjoy it. Like, I support you eating raisins. I would eat raisins on a pizza, but no one should enjoy that. That's criminal. Sounds healthy. Alright. So I believe I have to, like, go before they tell us we are revolting. That's what happened last time. We stood around too long. They're like, okay, they're trying to run away. No, I'm standing still. But someone complained about raising pieces, raising a fuss. I'm not complaining. You can have it. I'm just saying that it's weird that you enjoy it. On opening day, the owner looked around and said, who was supposed to order the silverware? Let's just make it our gimmick. I mean, on the very first time I was invited over to this place, that was the first thing I said, like, no, they're doing that to save money on washing dishes, like it. Whatever, it's really the best pizza in town. That's the only reason we accept it. Also, it's like a 10-minute walk. They opened a second store nearby. Heck yes, this game. Yes, welcome in, Maple Mystery. And this game is phenomenal. So far, what I've seen of it. Give us a good show, draw the battle out enough to make it interesting. Enter the arena, yes. Please wait, no. All their money saved is going to napkins anyways. The thing is, I cheated. So, does the volume... It doesn't remember the volume. So, they bring in one of those slice cutters that is like a round piece with a thing for you to cut your pizza. And there was like this, like, what, 2 pounds of Nutella still on the plate that just slid off the pizza. So I went in with the pizza slicer and I scooped it up and I started licking it, scoop it up and lick it. And I didn't look around to see if the waiters were watching because I wasn't gonna stop. Okay. Citizens of Drash, behold these gladiators as they fight in melee with the terrible beasts that exist beyond our walls. Thank our king Tektuktiklay for his protection. There's 2 pounds of Nutella that just slid off the pizza. There was! I should have taken pictures of it. Seriously, you try as carefully as possible to scoop the slice up and the Nutella just goes... Because it was too much shit on top, it didn't have enough to cling to. Hail our Lord Master, the great Tektuktiklay, whose protection wings mother us all in their malignant glory. You eat until you feel funny. I do feel funny. I don't know, man, what I'm gonna do this week, because I'm pretty sure I just gained 2 pounds. Oh, it's just little dudes. Okay, so Zofair, by the way, I forgot to bring this up. I didn't realize. I was thinking about this game. I was thinking about this game on the following day, so yesterday, after our first stream of it. And, It crashed. It crashed. I got my eating out of the way. I wish so much I could do that. Eat like a fucking lunatic on weekends and just don't eat anymore during the week. That would work so well for me. You have no idea. Froze ones for you early on. No. We've been talking about Nutella on pizza so much that I forgot to play the game. But okay, what I wanted to talk about is that I was thinking about this game yesterday, and I made a realization that I should have thought of before. So these characters on our party, they were created by chat, right? I had chat create their own characters, right? So Zofair created this, and then Tiger Skydrum, Gotong, and Wuzifate, they created their own characters. They used the redemption for that. It was all fun and games. And create the same person made for me game. They're dual existing two realities. Yeah, he's probably confused. And I realized something. Zofair is a male elf. Not such a thing. Tiger Skydrum is a half giant lady. So we literally have a muscle mummy and a fanboy on the same party, and that wasn't even on purpose. I think my chat is thirsty, low-key thirsty, and I didn't realize. Nothing wrong with that. It's just that I swear, like I'm out there, like I'm pretty sure I was doing the dishes, just like dumb wiping. Wait, I have a fanboy and a muscle mummy in the party. What the fuck? It just hit me out of nowhere. Muscle mummy fanboy retrospective. Don't Jim and Earl qualify? Okay, so we are with Musifate. Musifate just hits a lot. Yes! Good, glad to hear. Okay, Zofair is going to... Oh, you can shoot your own guy? Doesn't sound healthy. That sound when you miss, that is just someone on the microphone going... Phew! Can still punch, lady. You missed all of those. Mixed up models once and attacked the heck out of my own guy in one battle. Yeah, I just realized you can't do that. Oh, I think I do this. I'm sure there is a... Oh, I did not renew my spells when I slept? What? Oh. Well, that's a problem because Musifate is not doing too hot. Is biofeedback healing? Probably not. I'm gonna have a manual here. Biofeedback. The psionicist can control the flow of blood through the body. It is used to reduce damage. No. No, it isn't. I don't think she has healing. Did you really miss all of that? So fair, did you have any spells? Yeah, just these. Not a surprise the monster died, he had been sick anyway, he could barely stand, he was so weak. If die on both... but if you die here I'm reloading, you know that. Dark sun, won't you come? Dark sun, won't you come? Won't you come? Oh, hello there, call. Yeah. Ah, fucking hell, Sakura. Yes, the third game on the Dark Sun line of games is an MMO, but it's not officially supported. And you know, it reminds me of City of Heroes that everyone wanted to play, but the only way to do that was like some private server and everyone was a dick and an asshole about it until they did Homecoming, and now you can play decently. It was kind of like a secret, it was like kind of bullshit. Sky drum, punch this guy. Oh, that was a pretty good punch. You run back. What's your fate? Run away! And guard. No, Musifate, Musifate. No, don't quit. How do I? Okay, guard. Man, some of these guys are pretty bad. Man, that's pretty bad too. Okay, what's the fate? Guard. What a surprise, he died! Dark Sun Diadina as a whole came after Dune. It is fiddly. Haven't used your psychotelepathy on me yet, so no, I don't know you will reload. If you can use it to make me not reload. The crowd yawns if you're still awake to applaud. Oh, sorry for the delay, I was just resting my eyes. Attention gladiators, go back to the pens to heal your wounds. The citizens of Drage grow impatient with delays. His master, check if those monsters are dead or just sleeping. Luck seems to be on the side of the gladiators this day. Y'all something better? Back? No, we are very weak. He's run away. Super effective. I did not run away. I see you made it. Well, back to the pens until the next fight. Save. And I'm a bit worried that the door won't open. I think I have to wait. Alright, go through the door. Place to rest down the east hall. Come get you when it's time for next fight. If you want to fight before that, knock on the door. Right. Now I'm worried that I slept, but I didn't recover the spells. Guard has no cue. Are you not satisfied? No. What? The party rests, does it? Yeah, HP are full, psionics are full, but what about the spells? The spells seem to be back. I don't know why he couldn't cast spells before. How are you feeling, lady? Thank you for your help. It was uncommonly kind of you. How are you feeling? Do you want to know or figure it out? I'll figure it out. I mean, technically, to recover spells in D&D, you need to sleep and memorize for the next day or something. I assume that would have qualified for that. But I can cast the spells now, which means that maybe I couldn't cast them before because there was some effect on me. Maybe I should have checked effects on me. I feel great, the best I've felt in a long time. Thanks to dinos, my head is perfectly clear. What about escaping then? In the northernmost monster pen, there is a secret passage which leads to the sewer entrance. It is a big hole in the northwest corner of the pens, to the west of the kitchen. You just have to push the button in the corner of the pen, it will open. Be careful, the guard posted there. I had to break something to distract him, but you can probably just kill him. I might want to write down. I dropped Venger. I keep dropping Venger. Here, this guy. I dropped him again. Oh no, he lost the horn. Venger. 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 Okay. Notes on Dark Sun. Just like in the cartoon. Escape through whole northwest. Press button to open it. Okay. Was Acrobat ever a D&D class? Man, I don't know, man. I've come to realize that if it's not very classical D&D, I know nothing about it. And I never heard about... I had heard about half giants, but not those bugs. And I do not recall psionicists either. Give me those directions again. Northernmost monster pen, secret passage. You hold the northwest corner of the pens. Okay. West of the kitchen. Psionics have been around, but they got a proper handbook in the second edition. I really never heard of those. When you get down to mechanics, not that different. Yeah, that's on brand for D&D, I suppose. How far did you get? I made it as far as the desert to the north. Something startled me and I jumped behind a rock. I fell down an embankment and broke my leg. Guards from the city found me the next day. The Templar healed my leg and put some kind of memory block in my head so that I wouldn't be able to tell anyone my story. Come with me, I'm going to escape. I'm not sure I could go through that again. If I escaped again and was recaptured, I'd be killed immediately, but I wish you the best of luck. What's the wilderness like? Well, I didn't get too far, but I've heard there's villages where escaped slaves live. Where are them? I don't really know. Grew up in the city, people there just don't care about anything outside. They try to ignore the wilderness. Especially after the rumors started of tactic play getting together and army to squash the villages. Goodbye. Stay well. Now I'm here. This is just more cells. If I go through here, it sounds the alarm. If I go through here, it sounds the alarm. And the escape route should be around here. Whatever Baldur's Gate 2 used. Tri-Crane have been around too, but they were just monsters. Like somebody did play a race for real. I didn't know the Tri-Crane. Maybe I'm not, like, I've played so many D&D games. Computer games. But when it comes to actual tabletop RPG playing, my only experience is like with original D&D. The Brazilian release of it, that from my understanding is even kind of limited compared to the original. Trying to break out, aren't you lawful? No, my entire party is chaotic. We just want to watch the world burn. They have a taste for elf. For eating or for eating? Move along then, Codex, yeah. Joke's on you, the world's already burned. They want to watch the world freeze over. Okay, you know, maybe I should just try escaping right away. And like, fuck everything, I'm just gonna... What is this? Don't want to watch the world wet. Oh, those are nothing. Weird, they looked like something. Okay. Everyone like weather environments except the water merchants. Man, fuck merchants, they ruin everything. I forget that the saving system in this game is effed. Yeah, that's the second time. Is anyone keeping count? So that's 2 times I did that. Yes, you have to keep right-clicking to flip around. Yeah, no, if I press tab, I open the menu, I don't have to do that. I do that because I'm dumb, not because I have to be dumb. Hotkeys. Yeah, F1 for saving. There's no hotkey for switching cursor modes. Once you rage that you did it, as soon as you loaded you did it again. Vaguely recall doing that saved an auto quit issue as a kid. Sound the alarm! Escaped prisoners! Okay, but who is coming? Oh, that guy, okay. If you see exit, you must quit. Can I reach from... I can. How are your spoilers regarding potential game-ending bugs on glitches? Oh, no. If it is like soft lock, hard lock, game-breaking bugs, do warn me. No, I don't want. I don't want story spoilers. I definitely don't want story spoilers ever, and I don't want you to deprive me of the chance of figuring things out. Like, if I get truly stuck, I'll ask for help. But if it is like a game-breaking bullshit, no, I should know. I think I've had people before be like, oh, if you do this thing in the game, it breaks. pretty hard to soft lock. One thing near the end you can still get out of with in-game methods. No, this is not GOG. This is the CD version of it. I think I have this game on GOG. I'm pretty sure I have all the D&D games on GOG. Except for, like, Baldur's Gate. Do I have it? Oh, this one I don't. Interesting. But even when I do have the games, I still prefer to like find the original media and run it in a virtual machine. If I get there, maybe I can just move the save file over or something. Prevent some end stuff from happening. I haven't cut it myself. Don't know how it happens or why. I was only told stuff. Okay. Sorry to hear. Okay, so you have corn. This other stuff, I'm probably gonna... Inventory management is gonna take a little while here. Because I do want to make sure. Okay, keep the corn. Wooden bow. 1d8, okay, that's the same. Obsidian long sword. D8 minus 1, D8 minus 1. This is the same. This is the same. That's the same. Everyone that can use those has those. So, these guys only carrying items that are meant to be sold. And we filled him, now we start to move items to the next one. I assume you can sell items for money later. I mean, of course you can, there's money down here. Hello there, Zofir, Gridlings. You played the game, no problems. You hope you don't get into it, okay. 115 stream streak, is that more or less than... Oh, it's tied with the Luch Hero. Oh boy. What a race. Zofir and Luch Hero are tied for 115. I'm gonna start running 10-minute streams in the mornings to see who here is truly dedicated to keeping their streak. I mean, if it ever happens to you that me or any other streamer streams at an inconvenient time and you miss their stream and you don't want to miss the streak, if you watch the VOD for that stream for 10 or 15 minutes, Twitch will maintain your streak. We are here. There's gonna be an enemy here. Wait, why is he going in like that? Okay. I'm not gonna get everything. Like, those items are gonna be for selling anyway, and there's too much stuff. What is this, a leather cloak? Ooh, fancy. It's a shame we don't have paper dolling. I mean, considering like the amount of... Oh look, poor lizard man. Mostly silent string interrupted with occasional copper noises you do stuff in the background. I could do that. Well, that looks... Oh shit. Why are you guys doing shit on your own? Oh, I know why. I know why. This thing I clicked, computer control. So you can have the battles fully automated. Which I might at some point get annoyed with the game and just do that, but definitely not there yet. What is this? Star fruit, okay. So Zulfier is carrying food. Party AI in a DOS game, yeah! This is the fanciest shit I've seen ever since Operation Body Count. That was a DOS game with AI controlled teammates. And then they gave up on the concept midway through the game. And they were quite dumb. You guys remember that? Oh shit, fuck, there is another... Shit, I was trying to move. Operation Body Count is different these days. These days! I remember that I had a warning on my Operation Body Count overlay where it said, warning, this game did not age well. And someone came in and correctly pointed out, putting that in there implies that at some point the game was appropriate. And I'm like, shit, you're right. Wait, what is this? Leather belt. Oh, okay. By the way, Zulfier, you weren't here when I mentioned, and this is relevant because it involves you, something that I realized yesterday as I was doing the dishes. You made a male elf, quotes, male elf. Tiger Sky Drum made a half giant lady. So we have in the same party a fanboy and a muscle mummy. Just keep that in mind. It might become relevant later. Pray 20 gods, you worship your death as troll nigh. Wait, why can't I? Out of ammo? Huh. So I should pick up the arrows and keep them. I didn't realize it ran out because it doesn't have a counter of how many stuff it has. Okay, Musifate. Templar. Musifate is this, I can shoot it. Okay, easy. Countertop would be nice. Oh, key. More fruit, apparently. I don't know what those things are. They might be upgrades. That's a shield. That's a... Oh, that's a magic thing. It's a fruity game. Yeah, he went on her because he couldn't. Obsidian Blood Wrath. 1d8 plus 1. Okay, that's a 1d8 minus 1. Same thing here. 1d6. Maybe give it to her. The key here, leather shield. I mean, whomsoever wants leather shields already has them. Bone brigand chest armor. AC bonus 1, AC bonus 2, okay. Leg armor. I'm putting the armor on the weakling. It's a well-armored fanboy. And I need to start picking up extra arrows, which I did presume could be a thing, but it didn't actually. realize. Oh, shit. Is this a chest? Oh. And what is this? Leather sling. I'm gonna keep it for now. I mean, I could equip it on. Oh, this guy has. Well, can equip it on her. It's gonna take a bit of getting used to this, I must say, but what I have has two. I still think it's weird when it's not. It doesn't go into the negatives. Personally, I'm from when lower was better. Just pulling back to get the arrows. How do I escape? I haven't escaped yet. But basically there was a locked door, I picked the lock, and now we are fighting these guys. And I'm trying to make my way to the north of the pens, that's where the lady told us there was an exit. I haven't escaped quite yet. Ow! Ow! I might have to reload. Hang on. Okay, he's okay. Man, that barely heals anything. Metabolic, life draining. Maybe I should do a life draining. In drain life. Almost always healed too. The bear is not crazy about the bugs. Yeah, no one likes bugs, especially when they crash the game. Bugbarians. I think I've seen Bugbarians before. Okay, Musi Fate. You're going to try and drain life from this guy. Wait, oh, I think that it has to be touched. What did just happen? Ow, 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 Gotongus effed. Yeah, he can't heal anything. He doesn't have any effects on him. Why can't he do anything? He is okay. That's weird. I'm gonna pull back. Whatever happened just broke Cooper for a second. I don't know, the guy started... I skipped a turn by accident, I think. I don't know. Gotongus something. I don't know why it's so fast. Okay, if I give food to these guys... What? He didn't It didn't do anything. Hang on, manual to the rescue. Food. There's nothing about food. It's slow out of combat heal. Maybe it's just for roleplay. We are in Athos. Yes, that's the name of the world of Dark Sun. What is this? It's not healed yet. Sand, lots of sand. It's coarse and irritating and it gets everywhere. Now he can cast his spells again. Level 2. There, it doesn't have moderate wounds. That thing looks dangerous. I want to go in there and make a mistake. Wait, there might be things here. Wardrobe, the drobe of war. A pot falls off. Bag, open the bag. Anakin, Onokin, Anikin, and Anukin wants to give me a nice hug. I mean, I did tell you guys about my World of Warcraft guild. It was called Rednecks. Every single character was a dwarf. And every single character, the name ended in neck. So we had like Long Neck, Fire Neck, Proud Neck. I had a friend that had a warlock, a very good warlock called Bottleneck. No, not kidding. He was one of the first ones to get in, and he played all the way till when we dropped in Battle for Azeroth. Bottleneck. You know, named Neck? Maybe, I don't remember. There was a Worgen called Furry Neck. Nick. Alliance, I'm sorry. I should know that discussion would come up. Sorry, didn't want to answer orders from a freaking psychotic dead lady. Keep in mind, the leader of the Alliance for a while was Fanboy Anduin. And you hear that and you tell me that's not a good reason to fight for the Alliance. Eric the Cleric, that's a good name. I had an undead priest called the Reanimator. What is this? Junk. Okay. Okay, like I said, I want to make a mistake. Successfully pick the lock. Hi, sir! Mountain Stalker. Either feather or fish bones. Yeah, this is probably a mistake. Hello there, Big Fighter Plus. I'm doing fine. I'm probably dying here. This is I knew this was a mistake, which is why I say it before doing this. He's still okay. Yeah, I'm gonna reload. I knew that was a bad idea. You heard this game is hard? Did you? It looks amazing and I'm having a good time. It doesn't seem too hard yet. Stalking real hard. Yeah, he's not much of a stalker. You had that hairstyle. That sounds amazing. Oh, there's more people incoming over there. Few hard sections. Yeah, that's fine. Hello there, Solrek. Welcome in and chat. I'm not. No. Not right now, I'm streaming. You get S? I think it said you get S. You've seen me beat harder. Phrasing. I did not chat myself, no. Phrasing this stream. That's on your ass. Thank you. Thank you. Much obliged. I've seen you, Peter. Oh, another cloak. I like how I really freaking like how that magic item has like an animation. That's such a cool detail. I wanted to get this and put it on this. Ah, he can't. Okay, so this is that. Right, no armor for Musifate. He likes to go commando. Can't cast spells. I don't know how the spells work. How am I liking Dark Sun? Gotta replay it sometimes. My first time playing it, I was looking for games to play that I could like start during my birthday stream and have chat create their own characters, and then I came across this one. Just from screenshots alone, I'm like, okay, I have to play it. It's a barbarian based RPG. And it's very good. The party leader is a fanboy though. So, you know, you take the good with the bad. Pizza like culprit. Here comes another guy. I'm glad they're sending one at a time. Ow, ow! No, not him! Oh, this is gonna suck. giant squash bunny bug. There is this. I wanted to buy a phone case locally because I wanted to like buy a phone case because my mom bought a new phone. She'll be arriving tomorrow. She doesn't have a case for it. The case that she bought online will take like a week to arrive. So, you know, I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna surprise her, gonna buy a phone case for her. And you guys will know why this story came to mind. Musifate has 1 health point. And then I wanted to buy like at some place that was close by. And my wife joked, you should check it at the Hulk store. And I knew exactly what she was talking about. There is a store nearby that turns out does sell, is specialized in cell phone cases. It's literally called Top Case. It has a life-sized Hulk statue up front. And a Spider-Man one, and a Batman one, and I think a Superman one. Just 4 life-size statues in front of the store. I didn't even know what they sold. We only knew it as the Hulk store. That's rad. Yeah, it's a very Brazilian thing. But yeah, I didn't go there first. I went to this other store and they were like, yeah, no, we don't have for that particular model, didn't get it yet, but you might find it at the Hulk store. And I'm like, fuck, everyone calls it the Hulk store. I knew exactly what he was talking about because of course I was. Why are you shopping for clothes? No, I was shopping for cell phone cases. Very different. I can't heal up. And I'm running out of resources. I'm gonna try eating again. Oh no, it's a bonus. I think it gives me a bonus. Usable by all of those, and I think this is a bonus, like a spell, but it's not healing. That gives him a blast. He's blessed and he has bark skin from the fruits he ate. Oh, that's interesting. The fruits give you bonuses. Had a phone case kiosk and the model had a life-sized blade, the vampire in it. Okay, I would rather shop there. Because the phone cases have to be high quality, otherwise Blade would just kick their asses. How dare you sell puny cases with my branding. I mean, can I, is there pictures of this store? Can I find pictures of this store? So I can show you guys so you know what I'm talking about. That guy just started a battle. I'm not even looking at it right now. Hang on. I just want... Oh, there is! There is! Chat, hang on, hang on. Stop everything. Stop everything. I did find pictures of it. This is a store that sells computer cases and some other phone accessories, and they have a Batman and Spider-Man statues up front. Yeah, here's the Hulk. Here's the Hulk. Top case. You adore this store. And this is the Hulk store, and apparently he has a... He has like cuffs linked to Batman's crotch? Why? No, it's not a cardboard cutout. I told you it was a statue. I wouldn't have used the word statue. Oh, there is a logo. I'm pretty sure I saw Superman in there as well. I'm on the case. Theft prevention, maybe. Yeah, so I went to this place today and bought a phone case. And I hope it's going to be either very protective or it's going to just Hulk smash the new phone. Batman's balls belong to him. The crossover. Yeah, I always... Every time I passed in front of that, I think of the crossover, actually. Like, of course they couldn't be consistent with the keeping all in one thing. One of these I don't have. The leg one. This is a leg one. I can use it on him. This is arm. Oh, but it's a bone brigand. Oh, but it's one AC. Okay, it's the same. Okay. No, keep it. The more movies from the top case universe. The funny thing is, I mean, I don't know if it's going to be funny to you guys, but I went to this other shop, and before they referred to it as the Hulk store, they gave me the actual name, but instead of saying case, because case is not a Brazilian word, instead of saying case, they said casé. And I was like, what the fuck store is called Kazé? And then he said Hulk store, and I'm like, oh, he's talking about case. I'm not gonna correct him, he's probably gonna pull a knife on me or something. That's a strong woman? Yeah, it's the muscle mummy of the party. I have both a muscle mummy and a fanboy. I've made that joke like 5 times already. Apologies. Papi Kazé. Yeah, no, the guy, like, straight-faced. No, you go to the Kazé store, and I'm like, where? I was looking at him with his eyes of someone who didn't get anything. That's when he clarified as the Hulk store. Yeah, I did tell you guys about the time when I had my car washed. I went to pay the guy, and I pull up the phone to like, you know, put in the payment information, and it shows up the guy's name. And it's written in a very Portuguese manner. It's not like the original, but it was pronounced Highlander. And like, you usually just, to be polite, you confirm the guy's name, like, just to make sure you're transferring the money to the correct person. And I looked at him, Highlander? And he, right, Highlander. There can be only one, there can be only one. And I regretted it because that guy must hear that joke like 5 times an hour. As long as he was the only one, yes. Yes, we have the retrospective. It includes this game, it's going to include Toe Jam and Earl as well. We're still looking for more candidates. Just won't punch the wizard. Zolfair is a bit weak. Oh, that guy is dead. This is getting too tricky. Bottleneck. Yeah, Bottleneck. Good friend of mine. I convinced me to play World of Warcraft. That's not what a good friend does. Did you have sword spinner on the car wash? No. Ah, shit! I need arrows. I ran out of arrows. Can I still attack? I cannot. I think Gotong is going to Gotong out of here. Yeah, I had no spells yet. Psionic metabolism, life training. I don't know how to use life training. I have to assume I have to be close. No, don't quit. Wait, obsidian cha-cha. Cha-cha, it's not a cha-cha. Why can't I shoot with it? Maybe it's blocked? Why don't you get... No, don't go there. Okay, we're gaining levels. I couldn't figure out until the manual. Okay, let's look. That's actually... That's something I can do. Life drain. Psionicists using the life draining size can drain up to 6 hit points from another creature. Those hit points are temporarily added. The bonus points disappear after an hour if they haven't already been used. Yeah, but what it says there, it's what I suspected. It says the range is touch. You have to touch them. I already suspected that. I've killed every person I've met. No, there are some people. I'm working on that. There are some people who are still alive. Unfortunately. I just think it's touch range. But this is the kitchen, so the exit is here. So there is a button somewhere. Other people probably need to stay alive. Some people maybe, yes. So there's a button somewhere here. Great. Use. Grate is locked. Do you want to open it? Leave the grate. There is a button somewhere. I would assume it would be on the wall. Look, it's the kidney storage. It's pretty great. Yeah, no. The sick lady, the game almost made me attack her, but I tried to help her, and I did. She's doing better. I offered to help her escape. She wasn't interested. I could try to unlock it, but again, there was a button. Professor Who's appearance on The Simpsons. I think I know that reference. She said it was north, she said it was northeast, west, she said there was a hole. And then she said there was a button. Grain. Like, this is the kitchen, so that is west of the kitchen, so that is the place we were told about. Just really not finding Anything that looks like a button. Bag open. Oh, there's a... Oh. So we have a leather helm. We have wooden arrows that are magical. 8. Well, I might as well use them. Like, if you start saving items like that, you're just gonna... Oh. 46. Oh, you can stack them. I'm so dumb. Ah, okay. Jeez, I'm an idiot. Wall of fog. Chad, did you know what I'm fucking idiot? Okay, I need to get some for goat tongue. Split. Split. There you go. Don't feel too dumb, but you know you could stack arrows just now. Boy, you're dumb. You can't put out that thing. Is that a hidden button? I don't have to walk everywhere. If I can somehow find the button. Just by looking. Although I do think I killed everyone, I could look at that chest. Hey, our fucking idiot. You know stuff that would be spotting, yeah. Ooh, another. Ooh. Ah, right. You can't use that. Yes, was a fate. Poor Missing Theory tried to trigger during birthday stream. I didn't notice. I caught it on the VOD. My apologies. I think I did kill everyone actually. Wait, if I killed everyone, then I can sleep. The party rests. Nice, we are okay. You just clear the map and fall asleep. Okay, and maybe she's still here. I can talk to her and ask about the button. Gotta get out of here quickly. More guards will arrive eventually. Yes, but how? Stream these 9 hours to get where you did in almost 3. It's not a race. You probably had interesting stuff to talk to your folks about. I was talking about freaking Nutella pizza. Yes, the good movement. No line of sight, it's right here. Here, I don't know if that's doing anything. And I had Nutella pizzas to talk about. I have pathetic 1 centimeter pizza. Yeah, no, those are bland. I'm sorry. Not everyone can be a winner. Make that into a book, the transcripts of Culprit's stream. There's some tools here. Maybe if I search these I can find armors, but that would be so boring to keep clicking all of these. Yes, there are weapons here. Two-handed bone pole arm, 1d10 minus 1. 1d6, 1d10 minus 1, 1d8 metal axe. And the music just went like, do you want that? I mean, I'd rather not get... the axe might be good. 1d8, I think the axe is good. Do a chat dump and do that. For when there are VODs still available on Twitch, yes, there are tools you can do a chat dump with. If you want what I'm saying, most of my videos on YouTube seem to have transcripts. I'm pretty sure you can just download those. Of course, they're full of like poor YouTube can only do so much to understand my fucking broken ass English. So 1d6 and this is 1d8 and it's very metal. Metal. So especially every time I say Zofair, it now says my favorite viewer Zofair. Very suspicious, yes. Okay, I think like I couldn't find the button, so I'm just gonna pick the lock. We have a thief. Our only non-chaotic guy happens to be a thief. Successfully picks the lock, it opens. Do you go into the sewers? Yes. You have escaped from the slave pens. Each party member receives 5,000 experience points. And people are leveling up. Pick a psionic power, Muzi Fate. Animal affinity, biofeedback, flesh armor, land health, share strength, enhanced strength, cell adjustment, body weaponry, energy containment, enhanced to level 18, life training, absorb disease, adrenaline control. Or telepath or can... Oh, holy shit. Life draining, but... we're keeping you at ranged. And life draining is dumb, it's temporary. I could give you animal affinity. We could get a pet. Let me look at the manual. Animal affinity allows the psionicist to briefly grow claws. Ah, no. Let me take a look at the descriptions of these on the manual. Infinite animals. No, you become more animal-like. Kinetic force. Where is kinetic force? Kinetic force. There is no kinetic force on the manual. In the middle of the second page. Project force? Other second page, right. Project force, okay. Let me see. Project force. Project force allows a psionicist to focus a psychokinetic punch against a target up to 200 yards away. And it does a little bit of damage. But there are like 500 spells that do this exact same thing. I don't get it. There is a spell called... Hang on. Control body. You can take control of a guy. They become a marionette. Super strong. I think it just sounds cool. Because psionic power. Did I? What happened? I know we're living through the grate. Hey, you there, you want to pass, you gotta pay. Not paying you thugs anything. You're not going anywhere without giving us half your money. Let us pass or die. We'll make an exception for you this time. You damn right you will. The Atari turns to one of his fellows. Harold, go tell Chur we have visitors. Tell me about the sewers. The sewers are divided into warrens where the Atari live. You want to talk to Chur? He's the strongest nest master, and the low warren has the bravest warriors. But wherever you do, don't go to the flushing toilets. Tunnels. What is in the flushing tunnels? Shit. Your death, that's what's up there. I don't know much. But Chur sent a group up there once to see if any valuables were in the drains. Only one came back, and he died right after. Danger. What about the other warrens? All the weak Tari live in the high warrens. They are a selfish, cowardly lot. Where are the flushing tunnels? The flushing tunnels are far to the north. Survivors say anything. He said one of the pools to the northeast emptied and zombies filed out of the grate. They captured everyone but him. Who's Chur? Nestmaster Chur is our leader, a great and fierce warrior you would do well to respect. What has he done to demand respect? I can't tell you because I don't know. Chur ordered us not to tell anyone about the High Warren Chief's daughter. Tell me about the girl, Redman. Is she a red girl? Then I'm not interested. The flushing tunnels must be synonymous with tunnels, probably yes. Flushing is for heretics. we shit down and we let it mellow. That doesn't work. Tell me about the girl. I can't. Please don't hurt me. Sure will feed me to the slimes if I tell you. I have things I must do now. Goodbye. Wee. I'm gone. I'm going the other way. Right. Musi Fate has control body. Okay, so we did get it. What about the other levelings? Don't I have to pick more shit? Or did I just level up automatically? I think levels are automatic. No, I'm not a kill crazed maniac. I don't want to kill everyone. I would like for every one of us to be at peace if possible. Where are we? So the flushing tunnels must be over here. Dr. CDCS, thank you so much for the raid, my friend. Really appreciate it. Welcoming everyone from Dr. CDCS's channel. I'm Copert, I stream most days of the week. We started playing Dark Sun 2 days ago. It's an AD&D RPG from SSI, Strategic Simulations Interactive, or whatever it means. It's very good. Look, it has an overhead map. How can you not love a DOS game from 1993 that has an overhead map like this? It's really good. It's a barbarian-based RPG. We just escaped the slave pens. where we were forced to fight as gladiators, and we are now in the sewers. So we got sewer stage, everyone's favorite sewer stages. Next up, underwater levels. Welcome everyone, what were you doing? Challenge of the 5 realms. Is that the one you have to defeat the other realms, or you want to help them? I don't remember. Why can't we be friends? Hello there. You gotta help them. Okay, that's boring. It's the opposite of what we're doing. I'm playing Dragon Force as well. There are 8 kingdoms. You one of them, you have to kill the other 7 to help them fight the Dark Lord by killing them. Nah, it doesn't track. We don't want to go back to that. That game is fun. Mortal Kombat! And you're on. Oh no, that's too much. Tim Kaine talked about how Dark Sun was one of his inspirations for Fallout. It's a good game. Like, Dark Sun has some problems with like interface, but other than that, everything else is fine. So I was just checking. We just got in here. This is where you start. We are here on this corner. The flushing tunnels should be up here. And there's some people here. So I'm gonna start exploring up. Like the slave pens, we didn't bother exploring everything because we're trying to escape. But this is different. Not so boring when we have 100. Ah, yes, the time limit. You did mention that. Everything is slowly being destroyed the more you travel, so you might get soft lock if you don't do things quickly enough. That's way too much pressure, my friend. It's probably very fun to watch. It's probably more fun to watch than to play. I commend you. The strongest UI element is also its weakest. I mean, they did do a thing where you can technically play the entire game just by using the mouse, which is good. Now, can I talk to these people? Low orange thug. Oh, it's you again. Go wherever you want. We don't want any trouble. Yeah, we gotta get in here, and they're like, give us half your money or we'll kill you. And I say no, and they're like, okay. Sorry. Free point and click. Yeah, no, it is like the main thing it does. If you look at the back of the box, they were really focused. You only need your mouse. Period. And it's that old rotate actions with the right mouse button. Inspection of the pool pile. Tell me about the sewers. Sewers are dividing warrants. Yeah, we have seen that before. Goodbye. Is this a thing? No. Low warrant thug. I'm gonna skip the ones that aren't like named or anything. Sure. Oh, this is already sure. Okay. Pile inspector. I mean, if he pays well, right? I'm Nest Master. Sure. Who are you? Look at his face. This is a very good portrait. I'm a sewer inspector for the city. I want to see if the shit is going to the shit piles. I'm a gladiator. Good! I need the services of strong warriors like yourselves. Would you like to earn some extra money? Oh, I'd never hire on with thieves like you. What's this rumor about someone's daughter? Yeah, let's go straight into this. What's this about a daughter? We just found out after hours of playing that you were missing an item. So having to search through the one and only guide for the game on the internet along with the one and only Let's Play on YouTube has been real fun. This one time, Dr. CD says, I was playing through a German RPG called Amber Star, following the only guide in English. We get to a point where the guide says, alright, now you need these specific 6 gems. I don't remember where you get them, so I hope you have them. We did not have them. I had to find a German guide and translate it. And it was complicated, the translation was not very good. But Dr. CDS, that sounds like a big oof. like it's very fulfilling to be playing a game that there is very little content of it online, and be like the first to post a video on the game. Like I've done that a couple of times, but it can be also very an unnerving experience. I was playing through Hazard that has no playthroughs online, and I got like a big nasty soft lock midway through the game as well. But yeah, that's dedication. It is. For those of you who don't know, Dr. CDCS is a freaking fantastic streamer. Was one of my inspirations to even get back to streaming when I did. And if you're not following him, you should. He's incredibly chill, and I've told him this before I started streaming. I told him in his chat that his streaming of XCOM something from the deep, right? Terror from the Deep was one of the most fun I've ever had watching streams on Twitch. It was glorious. Yeah, very good streamer. I'm making you blush. Tee. No, he's a very good streamer. For those of you who don't know, you should check him out. What's this rumor about someone's daughter? I don't know anything about her. Well, tell me of your proposal. Yeah, sometimes Zofair does help finding guides to just nudge me if I'm stuck. I try to figure out everything on my own. There is fun in doing that. And oftentimes I just write down how many hints I needed for a game. And sometimes if on a game like Ukro, beating Ukro with only 3 hints was like fantastic. That game is unscrutable. Terror from the Deep. Yeah, because people complained there was a bug with the difficulty on the original XCOM, and people complained, so they just took Terror from the Deep and just make it impossible. Okay, you guys are complaining about difficulty here, get fucked. Terror from the Deep is very hard. Ukro was a mess of a few confused guides. Yeah, I only needed 3 hints. One of them was just like, I wasn't used to the map and, oh, you missed stairs here. Okay, and I found them. That was a very simple hint. Second one was I was told it wasn't actually a hint. When they told me that, oh, this might be it looks like a crossword puzzle, and it was. The third hint was near the end. It was where to go on the Dimension of Chaos. That place was... the victory lap was kind of dumb. The original game was stuck on easy difficulty and devs didn't know. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. And every time I think of Terror from the Deep, I get annoyed about XCOM 2. XCOM 2 is amazing. I really like XCOM 2. It has a hook at the end. No spoilers. But it makes it feel like there might be a Terror from the Deep style XCOM coming after that. And then 2K Games just decided to shit the bed on everything. Everyone responsible for those games just left, and we're never getting that. So yeah. Hidden base take forever in Terror from the Deep. Yeah, map compass key. I remember watching Dr. CDCS was. And then I think he was the one I watched to play through Apocalypse as well. Good lord, you need to be brave to play that game. With the weapons that destroy your weapons, you get naked. No surprise being Take-Two. Yep. Take-Two, 2K Games, I mixed them up. The Burial was fun. The Burial was supposed to be the first of the new XCOMs. Like, oh, we're rebooting XCOM, and everyone was like, yay, here's the Burial, and everyone was like, fuck you. And then they postponed the Burial, they released the 2012 XCOM instead. And then they released the Burial. The Burial was a fun time. Gameplay-wise, it was not too fun, because it was a third-person shooter, like, Gears of War style shooter mixed with XCOM mechanics of squad-based things that those genres don't mix together. You can't make that work. They still did the best they could to make it kind of work, and the story and the setting are very fucking good. I did like the Bureau a lot. I did finish it. Not on stream, but I had a lot of fun with it. It had a cool style. Yeah, it did, because it's like supposed to be the origins of XCOM, and it takes place during the Cold War, and then the aliens are invading, and all the propaganda that goes around is that it's actually the communists and the Russians, the Soviets invading, and not aliens, to keep the population from panicking. And it's so fucking cool. You thought the Beatles was fun? I'm not a fan of the Beatles. I don't really care. Tell me of your proposal. The Bureau. The Bureau or the Beatles? Which one is better? I like the Bureau more. You band together with my people. Together we'll wipe out the low-life vermin infesting the High Warrens. We'll all grow fat and rich with the profits, just like the worshippers. I don't like this. They're already starting with this whole we are better than the other guys. I haven't even talked to them. I don't team up with thugs. You grossly misjudge my people. They're honest laborers. Certainly they are not thugs like Mizquezel's worshippers. Where would I found this Mizquezel? This is giving me Ultima Underworld vibes. Right? Where they had those... Were they orcs? They had like two sides of orcs and one side hated the other and they were both the same shit. Which reminds me of Rodriguez Percent. Where are we with Rodriguez Percent? Communists and their spaceships. His temple is west of here, but if you're smart, you'll avoid the High Warrens. Keep to the south conduit, past the double gates, then head northwest. The High Warrens. Tell me about the High Warrens. High Warrens are northwest of here, but the Atari there have no owner. They're all thieves and liars. They'll stab you in the back for a few chips. Tell me about the worshippers. Mizquezel convinced many Atari to follow him and to worship the Sorcerer King Tiktle. Alright, so I don't like Mizquezel. Why do these Atari follow Mizquezel? He gives them food. There is little to eat in the sewer, so all the weak-willed scum flock to him. What are your dealings with Mizquezel? I don't have any dealings with Mizquezel. Why does he recruit the Atari? That's not my concern, and frankly I don't want to know. I must return my duties now, goodbye. Okay. Someone didn't like being pressed on the dealings with Mizquezel. Green and gay goblins from Underworld. Yeah, something like that, Mac Compass Key. It's been over a year since I streamed that game. Yeah, were it goblins? Was it goblins? Wasn't it orcs? Lauren Thug. Like, the game says they're thugs. The guy says they're not thugs, but the game calls them thugs. So, Mizquezel should be around here somewhere? Or here? Or even here? And the High Warrens must be like here? He says to keep to the south conduit. So maybe here. Rodriguez Percent is currently on hold. Neither of your laptops showed and you got a refund, so you're shopping again. I had that problem when I bought my current laptop not too long ago. I bought like, it was like the third or fourth laptop that I bought. I was in a hurry trying to get a laptop before RAM prices went cuckoo. Wheel. Okay. And they kept canceling and refunding instead of sending them. Maybe they thought they could sell it for a higher price or something. Oh, past the double doors, this is what he means. Until I finally managed to get a guy to sell it to me. Okay, so I'm here. This door leads to a closed area. The wheel is broken. Zolfar notices wear marks on the inner edge as if someone had used a lever on it. Do I have an item that can work as a lever? Wooden arrows. Enchanted ones. Okay, they're different, so just keep them there. I don't think I have an item I can lodge in. Well, maybe a club? No line of sight. Do I have to get closer? Maybe I need another item. Nice, I do have the corn cob. No, I don't think you'll keep the cob after eating the corn. It's kind of a waste. I could sell it for a profit. Like, buy the corn, eat the corn, sell the cob, gonna profit. Use a clover as a lever. Truly Captain Caveman. Look, it's a barbarian-based game. Right, this is probably the High Warren around here. So I want to leave that for later. Probably. Keep messing up with the Right, but I would have to go all the way around then. How dare you, are very civilized, I'll have you know. Do you legit think you could get a leverage with the club in real life? Sure! Get it? Leverage? I know that's how it's supposed to set to work. I do think it would work, yes. I don't think we're gonna find a crowbar in this game. That's very funny. Nelson is in a different game, it's on Dragon Force. Barbarians who fancy great poupon. What does this do? Oh, this closes that. There are people in here. I think this is... Oh, these might be the worshippers. And this other thing is the High Warrens. I don't know. Let me refresh my save, because I might get into the wrong one and then the thing just... Thinking how this music sounds like it would be Shadowrun. Notice both games are the same year. SNES Shadowrun? That game is... Oh! That game is due for a restream. Dynamic music. You see how we just seamlessly shifted into battle music? SNS Shadowrun was very relevant for me. I talked a lot about that when I was streaming the other Shadowrun games. It was like, I played it before I played something like Fallout. It was pretty much my first experience with like gritty, real-world, post-apocalyptic video gaming. And it was like so fucking phenomenal. The whole quest line with the bomb in its head, in the guy's head. That game is still to this day is like top 10 SNES games for me. Maybe top 5. Especially that soundtrack. The game where DMing players found a wheel on a wall like that, one of them said, what does this do? Wheel things! Yes, sounds like a fun bunch. I saw green... Oh, no one is under any spell effects. There is a skeleton there, there is a... guy over there. I mean, these enemies attacked me first. Street dog, oops. What do you mean, oops? That's my favorite line from the entire game. The wall to the north is vertically if you try to climb it, yes. Scales it easily. Oh, fancy. Red slot. Maybe I should try using... Psionic Blast! Didn't do anything. What about you? What can you do? I mean, I should save your mana for healing. Mana or casting things. Okay, can you do the control body? You didn't. People would gain levels. Okay, it was easy. Let me line of sight. Okay, and this is two-handed. I'm not using two-handed unless they're like magical, and this is not good either. Okay. Let me just get a scalpel, not too rusty. Yeah. Codex bone you had. Try aspirin. It's funny because you couldn't, when you figure out you have the bomb in your head, the game doesn't let you save anymore. He claims that he can't sleep with a bomb ticking in his head. So I remember watching my brother play the game, and he did the entire quest, so he had to do the entire quest line without saving. Then he saved on a different slot, I think. I think the game has 2 slots to save. Either that or he just reloaded. And he redid the quest. And he just waited for the bomb to go off because we were both so fucking curious to see what happened if you didn't disarm the bomb. I never forgot that. I was a kid. I only saw that once. But basically he was standing still. And after a very long time, like, you had this explosion from the waist up, just exploding the entire guy with this horrific scream in the back. I only saw that once. I was a kid. I was very impressionable. You did that too. Resizing tool magic. No? Oh, resizing tool. I know what you mean. No, you don't. A Musifate has resizing tool. No, you do have supreme visibility. Then if you tried to say just run around like a headless chicken, interact with everyone you could. Yeah, like that mission does a very good job at making you like stressed out, panicky. Like I have to figure how to do this before I end up dead. Okay. Oh, but I did get an item here somewhere that I might be able to use. This, a leather cloak. She can use it. Because you already have it, and you can't use anything. Interesting visibility icon. Yeah, just pull it apart until you can't see it anymore. Because of the trauma, never got a cortex bomb on your head as an adult. Yeah, I just figured that it wasn't worth the trouble. Kind of hamstrung myself by making that a non-option. Okay, so I have to go down there. This thing up here was not what I thought it would be. Don't know how you motivate to work without employee-sponsored cortex bomb. Trademark. Hello, stranger. Have you come to join us in the glorification of the mighty and omnipotent Tuk play? You worship that baboon? You mock Tuk infidels, heathens! I don't like him. What do you want me to? He put me in the arenas, man. Punch, punch, slap, slap, punch, punch. No path from here. Ah, shit. Okay, Goldtongue can move, so I'm gonna wait. Aggressive visit just pulled the fabric of reality around you. Yeah? That's very major the ascension of you to put it like that. Very pronounce his name, how do you expect to worship him, right? These are rats, they're probably gonna... You should worship Tuk. Any plans to play the sequel, Eco the Ravager? I heard that game is a little bit bugged, but from what I'm enjoying this one, I probably will at some point. I'll have that as permanent plans, just like Ember Moon and the Shin Megami Tensei. If like I have a lot of games that are like on permanent plans, like I will play them at some point. So I probably, just like I plan to at some point play Dragon Force 2. Yes, the answer is yes. Allegiance to Bob. Yeah, see, that's a smart thing to do. Go Tongue! This freaking Zoffair is in the way. Okay, Zoffair here. I didn't come in here to kill everyone, but you guys were very specific about what you needed. That's why we can't get behind Bob. Yeah, get in line. I like how we can try the inventories without getting too close to everyone. Is this the main guy? Are those guys gonna be pissed with us because I don't like Tectoy? Whatever his name is. I'm just gonna call him Tectoy. You guys know Tectoy, right? The Brazilian company that partnered with Sega and released some Master System games. No, yeah, that one's alright. I'm just gonna call him Tectoy, it's easier. Speaking of barbarian-based RPGs, I realize now that this does warrant me showing. This does warrant me showing you guys my own copy of GURPS Conan. Again. Including the very fucking amazing gigantic poster. It's a large thing. There's a naked lady on the bottom. There you go. Someday I'm still gonna find my lost GURPS books. Bob Omb. I took laps with the cord on this thing. How is it read? GURPS? Good in virtual role-playing system, that one. Yeah, I had Super's Fantasy. The basic module, of course, that one. And Time Travel, I fucking loved Time Travel. It was a very good book to read through. Lots of theories on how to deal with paradoxes and stuff. It was a good read. But I can't find those books, I don't know what happened to them. You can inventory without taking time in combat, yes. Finally, surface dwellers have come to seek my counsel. I am Mick Quetzal, High Templar in the service of Tectoy. I bring his word to these benighted creatures. Tectoy is the son of a Kank. Blasphemers, your blood will bathe this altar. Pray that it is enough to appease the mighty and omnipotent Tectoy. Guards! Oh, fuck Tectoy, man. No one likes Tectoy. No, Tectoy... The actual Tectoy is pretty nice. Blasphemers. I mean, that is a compliment. Tic-Tac. I can call him Tic-Tac-Toe. There you go. That even rhymed. I want to roll today. I don't know if that was good. That didn't sound good. Tell them you're hunting Tic Tac for showing toes on stream. Man, Tiger Sky Drum is a truck. She should be called Tiger Sky Truck. Why don't I have 4 of that? Why do I need anything else? Just have 4 muscle mummies in your party, boom. Showing toes in the scrying orb. Out of ammo, oh. Out of ammo, let me fix that. It is a valid option. It loses some stuff from Preserver Magic. But it's magic! These are barbarians. Screw magic. You guys know how I feel about magic. Dude's already dead. See, easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. There is... Oh, that might be the red girl. But this thing is not gonna open. Someone had used a lever on it. Right, I want to free her. Magic system being interesting in this game. I mean, technically it's just D&D. You knew the giant would be picked with the bug was also something fun. Was trying to diversify the party. I know. You just wanted to be a fanboy. Like, it's fine. You don't have to make excuses. Can you take it, please? Oh man, it's so hard to... Okay, that looks like it might be a lever thing. Bone ring chest armor. That takes your AC to 1. So that's worse. 7, that's the same. 5, that's the same, and you can't wear it. Okay, it looks better, but it's the same. There's for you, but doesn't change that. Doesn't change that, so it's for you. Leg armor. Same. Now, diversifying the party is the right choice anyway. I'm just making fun of this here. Leather chameleon gloves. Oh, but instead of weapons. I don't know if I see the point of this. I don't think I see the point of these gloves. Pick the elf to make things a little more interesting. Yeah, very interesting, yes. I love elves. Elves. Elven people. They're very good. I want to make a dwarf rogue if the game let you, but figured that was a little too silly. Dwarf rogues are not silly, what are you talking about? They're small. They have natural camouflage with all the hair and beard and shit. Chameleon gloves for thieves? I mean, maybe because Zofar is not going to be... attacking with weapons, but he will have less of that. Like, it only changes... on the stats, it only changes the damage that you do. So I really don't see the point. Small and loud. Yeah, I mean, dwarf rogues can be very efficient as long as they stop breathing when you're trying to sneak around. I'm not familiar with the mole. I did see there were moles alongside the bugs. Just stop breathing. Yeah, that's the secret for if a dwarf wants to go silent, he has to start. Like, you can't breathe as a dwarf and not expect to make a lot of noise. Okay, now I wanted to check if this quarterstaff can be used as a lever. Maybe if I get closer. I picked it up. No. All right, what if I have like some telekinesis thing? Kinetics. Detonate. Can I detonate this? No. Wait, no, I got the other guy as a leader. Okay. Someone had used the lever. Yeah, Giant Cleric was a nice touch, yes. They were bread and butter with the strongest traits of dwarves and humans to find the areas. According to the lore videos. Half giant assassin. I mean, this should work as a lever. Let me check the menu if there's anything about... No, I couldn't find anything on the manual. But if I get really close and I try to use this... What if... Let me get a little bit of space here. I'm gonna end up selling that fruit. What if I equip this? And then I attack it. It is giving me the option, so it's fine, just don't use the consumable. Yeah, no. Like, it is giving me an icon to attack this. But nothing happens when I click it. Okay, I did end up killing the guy the other guy asked me about. There are other guys around there. That's probably High Warren's territory. Okay, so that is a shortcut back here. That's probably High Warren's as well. That's another area that needs a lever. Sure. Welcome, mighty warriors, brave defeaters of the vile Miquetzal. The worshippers were weaklings. You are truly brave. I knew when I first saw you that you would get rid of this. Rid the sewers of Miquetzal. It's only one trifling matter. If you find any bags of grain, I will trade with you for them. What grain are you talking about? The worshippers had a vast amount of grain. They hoarded it all to themselves. I'm sure the High Warders have some you could steal as well. What would you trade? I'll give you 5 chips for each bag. Or else me turn to my duties. Goodbye. You love pretzels? Yeah, me too. People are fed up with the fact they hated going to a rage. A meat Hulk nose smash. And I need to figure out how to open that because I'm pretty sure that's the red lady. Yeah, no, she's moving. They captured her. But to open this, we need to figure out this. Okay, maybe we do need to go to the High Warrens to figure that out. There's a guy there, but I can't go through this. Don't get flushed. I'll try not to. Wheel! Oh, but then you have this one. Stop right there. Are you a friend of enemy? Speak up. Friend? I seek escape from the sewers. Escape the sewers? The chief might know a way, but you can't see him. None past this gate. Were I not diligent in my sworn duty, the city guard would have killed him long ago. Well, the city guard is trying to kill me. The city troops try to kill everyone. How does that make you special? The enemy of your enemy is your friend. You talk like a spy. Be gone. Friend. I escaped the pits and seek shelter. Gladiators, that changes things. The chief will want to talk to you. Hold on a minute and I'll open the gate, but if you think of hurting the chief, that thought will be your last. You want me to take you to the chief? Yes. Then follow me. How can I? Where are you? Is this it, the chief? Greetings, noble warriors. Yeah. For a bunch of people who are basically just trying to escape, talk about alignments, we're sure worried about her. I mean, maybe she's down to party or something. Turn on his story, but I'll never catch him. Yeah. Greetings, noble warriors! Your escape from the slave pens is fortuitous. You see, I have need of your formidable skills in a personal matter. What's your problem? I need warriors to rescue my kidnapped daughter. I shudder to imagine what they've done to her in the days since they stole her. I would be glad to rescue your daughter. Boom! Easy! Pick a psionic power motivate a more control body. Everyone is going to control body. Enhance. Ah man, this is too much choice. Control body again. Oh, this is such a relief. I offer you my most valued treasure to see my daughter again. Also, I'll give you access to the Skull Temple. The elders will help you escape the sewers. The low warrens are to the southeast. I pray for safety, but please hurry. I want information before I go. What do you want to know? You know who took your daughter? Chur, the nest master of the low warrens. Oh, Chur. How did they kidnap her? Coming back from the Skull Temple and Chur's thugs grabbed her. They slaughtered my best warriors and disappeared. I have not even received a ransom note. Why? They had no reason to take her other than her great beauty. So far, they've made no demands for her return. What do you know about Miquetzal? Miquetzal descended into the sewers months ago and became a recurring target to worship tic-tac-toe. The worshippers are fanatical and we avoid them if at all possible. Why do they follow him? Who knows what goes through the minds of such fanatics? Attack anyone who does not claim loyalty to tic-tac-toe. So before moving on here, I'm going back to Chur. Just have to take all the psionics to make it hard on you. No, it's gonna be controlling bodies all day long. Everything else is a bonus. Okay, so he was lying to me. He does know about the red girl. My people grow desperate with hunger. Have you found any grain? What grain? I will trade for the grain. But Chur doesn't say anything. How about Chur? How about the sewers? The other warrants. Did tell our Armadillo. I could just kill him, but that doesn't help. I know where she is, but I can't get to her. Without some kind of lever, and the staff is not a lever, I don't think. Is he a Klingon red thing? I don't know. I don't think so. Be gone! You can't come in here. I come in peace. Then you may stay if you swear you'll not touch anything. Will you say this? Yes. You may stay. If you wish, you may petition the elders for their wisdom. Oh, this is a skull temple. What do you know about the kidnapping? I do not involve myself with secular concerns. My duty is the protection of the elders to the exclusion of all else. You're different from the other Tari. We were once like other Tari, but our devotion has changed our appearance as it has our minds. What is the temple for? Sacred home of our ancestors in times of crisis, the Tari who are worthy can seek the advice of the elders. Who are them? Living memories of Tari who died. It's a crisis, may I see it is forbidden. How are the memories preserved? Remains who prove themselves worthy are given to Dagolar. Sometimes a new skull later appears in the temple with the memories of that elder. Who is Dagolar? His nature is sacred mystery to the Tari. You must not ask such questions. I've heard enough about your skulls. Such knowledge was not intended for your kind. How do I get in to see the elders? Use this bone crank. It will turn the wheel. Goodbye. Goodbye. Is that the lever thing? Bone crank. Okay, so now I just... So this would be... Oh, these are the elders, the skulls. Okay, but now I go here, try to use that. Not enough apostrophes. Rose a beaver acting as a safe to stay alive. Maybe it's a rat cosplaying a beaver. Okay. Maybe it doesn't work here though. It does! Okay, lady, hang on a second, I have to loot first. Yeah, lady, I know. Metal long sword 1d8. This is 1d8 minus 1, but you don't really use that. You do. So you come here. There. Tell him you just won't rat him out. I refuse. Get me coat. Help me! Please untie me! The madman is preparing to attack the Skull Temple. I must warn my father! Quetzal is dead. He won't attack anyone. It doesn't matter. No, it will be worse. His followers are fanatics. They will want revenge. Please, you must untie me. I'll untie you now. Oh, thank you. I'm sure my father, the High Warring Chief, will reward your bravery, but we must go to him immediately. How was Chur mixed up in all this? Chur is a bully. He'll do anything for anybody, even the city troops, as long as he's paid. Let's go now. Good, we must hurry. And we get a lot of experience, and now I have to go to this guy right here. Of course, they made the satire have a cute project picture. I don't know how many typos are in there. Where's my beautiful daughter? My runner is hurt fighting the worshipper warring. Surely she was there. No! 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 No, I have to reload. I have to wait for her to follow. I have to wait for her. You know what? Never mind. Yes, I think you meant to say that they gave a cute picture to the lady. I mean, we did kill all of his followers. Someone was supposed to be there too. Who's on first? Is that a setup for a joke? I don't speak enough English to understand. My daughter, blessings on all of you for bringing her home alive. I am ashamed to ask more of such great heroes, but I must. The worshippers are attacking our sacred skull temple. Are you sure Miquetzel dead? They're fanatics. Sentry spotted them headed east towards the temple. Please stop them before they destroy the elders. I'll help save the temple. Oh, thank you. Your compassion is boundless. My want for experience is even greater. The temple is just north of my chambers here. My guard will show you the way. The worshipper is something. Okay, shit. What? Okay. Is this an enemy? Are these worshippers? They are, okay. I'm afraid of attacking the wrong people. Tari, Chief Daughter, Skull Guardian. This is a worshipper. Okay, the worshippers are the guys with the brown shirts. I should try controlling bodies. Just Booker has that. How the hell do you Bucharest a Santana? Okay, I want to control body this guy. Out of curiosity, you'd like to know that too. You know what a book arrest is? It's when you send Tina really fucking hard. I like how all the dead bodies have the same sprite. Worshipper, he's charmed, but he's moving on his own. Tiger Sky Truck just goes in and deletes people. Oh, are you out of arrows again? You are. If that guy is fighting on his own. Nice. Well, that's a very good spell. Meanwhile, Tiger Sky Drum has no time for your puny magics. That one doesn't know what to do. Holy shit, Tiger Sky Truck. You took to the interwebs. Is there a urban dictionary meaning for the verb to Bucharest something? Is that what you're going to say right now? Okay, I have those two guys on the left that I have to delete before it can be done with this. And this one is attacking someone else because he's charmed, which is good. But the other guys are still attacking. He can still be attacked even if he is charmed, so... He's in the way. Yeah, he's in the way. Oh, right. Oh, the battle restarted here, so they all got teleported. Okay. You have saved the Skull Temple and rescued my daughter. You are most welcome to my treasure and anything I might give you. How do I get out of the sewers? Haven't you spoken to the Skull Elders? They are the only ones who can tell you the way out of the sewers. Can I have my reward? Making my treasure, my daughter's life more precious than mere possessions. Hope the helm will protect you as well as you protected my daughter. What exactly is this helm? It's a helm of contemplation, which I found in one of the sewer drains. You can find amazing things down here sometimes. If you're brave enough, the flushing tunnels are the best place to look. Tell me about the flushing tunnels. Flushing tunnels are at the north end of the sewers infested with Tyrian slimes. So I rarely go there. I mean, the slimes were easy. Is that what we already killed? Flushing tunnels, treasure. But don't have contemplation. I've wasted my life, man. I don't want that item. I already deal with enough shit on my own. Goodbye. Each party receives a truckload of shit. Where is the helmet, though? Here. Metal helm contemplation. Gaze reflection. Okay. Now there is another this. There's nothing there. Well, maybe I can search some of that. Let me go there. No path from here. Really? I do realize it's quite a ways around. Maybe... What? Oh, that place is closed. Can't I open it from here? You got directions from Santana de Mures to Bucharest. Alright, that sounds useful. Okay, that thing was closed. It's fine. I should put down a save. And so far the game is very reasonable to figure out. Like, difficulty with battles and stuff is fine. It's figuring out things that worries me sometimes. Okay, no, there wasn't anything here. So now we should be allowed to talk to the Skull Elders, which are here. And the flushing tunnels might be there. Skull Guardian. How do I get in to see the elders? Enter and hear the wisdom of the ancients. The elders of the Skull Temple are grateful for a brave defense of the temple. Right, so I can do this. Let me put down another save. So what we can do is talk to this guy, be allowed in, and talk to the Skull Elders. The other thing we can do is... I don't know what that is. Is this the flushing? No, the flushing tunnels are probably up there. But, no, I think the... Would this be an exit into the flushing tunnels? I think so. Yeah, this. This we have already been to. It had nothing. So yeah, maybe that. So that's one thing we can do. The other thing is this. Talk to Skull Elders. So yeah, I'm going to hang on. I'm going to refresh that save. I'm gonna stop the timer here. 3 hours 45 minutes. And we should be coming back to this game next week.